So today we'll start off from athletics this morning, and Toby Amusa obviously will be the big story. President Muhammadu Buhari has celebrated the winner of the women's 100 meters hurdles gold at the World Athletics Championship. Toby Amusa thanking her for promoting Nigeria's image on the world stage. Also, the president congratulated another Nigerian star at the event, Ese Brume, who won the silver medal in the women's long jump event. Meanwhile, Toby Amusa's reignited the debate about track and field's new super shoes as she unexpectedly shattered the world record in Eugene. On the night when Mondo Duplantis also broke his own pole vault world record, Amusa ran a staggering 12.12 seconds in the semi-finals to beat Kendra Harrison's old best by 0.08 seconds, smashing a personal best by nearly 0.3 of a second. Immediately after the race, the former world 200 meters and 400 meters record holder Michael Johnson wondered whether the timing system at Hayfield Field was off. He was far from alone. However, it transpired that Amusa had been given a boost by Adidas Adizero Avanti shoes, which were designed for 5 kilometers and 10 kilometers runner rather than track spikes. After running even faster to win gold in the final nearly 2 hours later, Amusa revealed that she had accidentally stumbled on the idea of using the shoes, which has extra bouncy foam, after injuring her foot. According to her, like hitting fast forward, and that's the story Adidas has also confirmed, will provide a snappy, propulsive ride with high traction and reduced fatigue. She added as well that the new brand of shoes do appear particularly to help hurdling events, with Sydney McLaughlin also breaking the women's 400 meters hurdles after she got a new shoe, New Balance latest model, earlier this week. There's another world record at the finale of this championship for Duplantis, who cleared 6.2 meters. The Swedish pole vaulter won another gold medal, and like Amusa left Eugene with a bonus check of $100,000. Afterwards, the World Athletics revealed that the record for the number of countries winning gold medals at one championship had been broken, with 29 countries taking turns on the top step of the podium, compared with 26 in 2017. Peru, Kazakhstan, Nigeria won their first ever gold medals, while India and Burkina Faso enjoyed their best ever medal performance in winning silver.
Staying with Toby Amusa, she has become a world record holder and a world champion in the 100 meters hurdles, but she still remembers her father burning her running gear. It always seemed as if the odds were stacked against her running career from the beginning. And she told BBC Sports Africa, "My parents are both teachers. They are strict disciplinarians. When you grow up in such a family, they feel you should focus on school. And being a female, they think you are going to go astray, lose focus, and all of that. But because my mom saw what I didn't see in myself, she felt she could give me a chance, and she kept telling me not to disappoint her. My mom will tell my dad I was going to church while I sneaked to practice to tell him I was going to a school debate while I went to an out-of-state competition. That's where it all started. My dad got really mad one time when he found out I was running. He burnt all my training gear and told my mom that's the last time he wanted to see me in a stadium. Fast forward several years, and tears of joy flowed freely as Amusa stood on the top step of the podium at Hayward Field on a historic day for Nigeria, which saw the country's national anthem played at the World Athletics Championship for the first time ever.
All right, let's go to tennis stories. Novak Djokovic fell to 7th in the ATP rankings on Monday, his lowest position in 4 years, as a consequence of the removal of ranking points from this year's championships, despite his winning a 4th consecutive men's Wimbledon title less than 24 hours earlier. Having entered Wimbledon as the world number 3, Djokovic has fallen 4 places, only the second time he has been outside the top 5 since 2007. He started the season as the clear number 1, initially losing his top ranking shortly after failing to defend his Australian Open title because of his deportation from the country. Then in April came Wimbledon's decision to ban Russian and Belarusian players in light of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The ATP and WTA's response, the removal of ranking points, followed in May. Throughout the championship, players reflected on competing without points as they moved through the rounds under normal circumstance. The first-time champion, Elena Rybakina, would have risen from number 23 to a career-high number 6, but instead she remains. That means that despite achieving a lifetime dream, her far more modest goals from the beginning of the year are unchanged.
All right, to the NFL now. The Green Bay Police Department will review an incident in which one of its officers shoved Green Bay Packers running back AJ Dillon. The incident took place at Manchester City's friendly against Bayern Munich at Lambeau Field on Saturday. The NFL player was entertaining the crowd during a weather delay before being grabbed and shoved by the officer. He said after that it was just miscommunication between parties. Videos of the incident on social media showed Dillon being held back by the officer while trying to perform a Lambeau leap. The Packers' famous touchdown celebration while the match was delayed due to a heavy rain and lightning. Dillon wrote on Twitter, I said, security told me and helped me come down to the field during the 30-minute rain delay so I could do a Lambeau leap and hype up the crowd. I'm assuming the officer, the one who shoved him, missed them telling me to come down. The police are great people, and I'm glad we have them down there for our games to keep us safe. Standing there in the pouring rain with all those people, it's hard to know what's going on with just one. All good.
All right, from the NBA, as the Brooklyn Nets star Kevin Durant's trade request approaches a fourth week, the Boston Celtics have emerged among teams engaged in talks on a possible deal. The Celtics appear no closer to acquiring Durant than others in discussion with the Nets, but Boston's ability to include all-star forward Jaylen Brown as a centerpiece in offers does help make the team formidable in its pursuits. The Miami Heat, the Phoenix Suns, Toronto Raptors have all been well known to have varying degrees of interest in Durant, but the Celtic has also been in regular contact with the Nets. There's no deals believed to have traction for Durant, and no team has yet to reach the significant threshold that the Nets have set to trade one of the league's most talented players.
The first South African captain to win the Women's Africa Cup of Nations hopes the team's stunning success in Morocco can bring together a nation undergoing social hardship back home. Banyana won to win against the host in the Moroccan capital on Saturday to finally lift the trophy after previously losing 4 finals. With South Africans facing regular power cuts for the past 6 weeks and record unemployment levels, Captain Refilo Jane says she hopes the football success can bring some relief. In her words, she said, I will say to all South Africans out there, we hope that this will unite the nation. We hope that this brought back smiles in people's faces and brought back hope. There's so many things happening in our country, so I think today was one of those days where we saw united South Africa. We're hoping going forward we'll get more and more people supporting Banyana.
While still on the African scene, Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen has reiterated that he has no intention of leaving Napoli this summer. The Nigerian international has been linked with a move to the Premier League top clubs, including Arsenal, Chelsea and Bayern Munich in recent weeks. In an interview, Osimhen stated he wants to remain at Napoli, and his words I quote, I'm very happy at Napoli. I feel very good here. This city makes me happy.
All right, to some stories concerning transfer matters. Cristiano Ronaldo is set to hold talks with Manchester United this week as he seeks to clarify his future amid doubts whether he will remain at Old Trafford this season. The 37-year-old flew back to the UK yesterday evening, having missed United's pre-season trip to Thailand and Australia due to what they described as family issues with manager Erik ten Hag. Expected to meet with him in the coming days. Ten Hag is keen to involve Ronaldo in his plans as soon as possible, although it is understood that Ronaldo's representatives have been attempting to find him a new club after he made it clear he wants to play in the Champions League this season. Atletico Madrid supporters, by the way, have kicked against the idea of their club signing Cristiano Ronaldo from Manchester United this season.
And Gary Neville has urged Frankie de Jong to take legal actions against Barcelona over unpaid wages. Manchester United have been chasing the Dutch midfielder all summer, even agreeing a £71.5 million pounds deal with Barca for his services. The transfer is yet to materialize. However, with wages he's owed by Barcelona, one reason for it stalling. The young, who's 25 years old, is reportedly owed £17 million by the debt-ridden Catalan side. Now, despite owing their current squad millions in backdated wages, Barca have continued spending freely on new transfers of players this summer. Among their summer signings have been £55 million ace Rafinha and £42.5 million star Robert Lewandowski.
And Barcelona seemingly on the verge of announcing the arrival of Sevilla centre-back Jules Koundé amid a leak on their official club store website. The 23-year-old has been heavily linked with a move away from Sevilla this summer, with the Catalan giants and Chelsea battling for the Frenchman's signature. Earlier this month, Koundé appeared to be edging closer to a move to Stamford Bridge in a deal worth in the region of £55 million. However, a recent report claims that the defender has turned down a suite to Chelsea in favour of remaining in the La Liga and joining Barcelona. Barca have already beaten Chelsea to the signing of Brazilian winger Rafinha this summer, and the Blues are seemingly set to miss out on another of their top summer targets. That's all it is on the News Hound.